It was just a few days ago that Sudeep and myself went and investigated what's happening at the Goa Medical College. And today, from far away, I just saw some thick smoke billowing into the air, and so I decided to go closer and find out what's happening at Goa Medical College. Now, what I found out was very, very shocking and indeed disgusting. Um, I could see that the staff of Goa Medical College had lit fire to mattresses, the old mattresses that were being discarded. So, the best way to get rid of these old mattresses was to put fire and leave them there. Now, this thick smoke was billowing from uh, within the complex of the Goa Medical College, and rather I might say was being burnt at the behest of the medical officials. Now, coming closer, I found that there were some death certificates which were dumped in the open. Now, these death certificates could have, if it reaches in the hands of the wrong people, they could use these death certificates and you know enter details and then possibly use those death certificates. Within that dump yard, I also found leftover food being dumped together with plastic, together with bottles, and presumably at one point of time somebody would come and light fire to that too. What I also noticed was the old dilapidated incinerator, the incinerator which is supposed to handle only 60 kilos, and that too of medical waste only coming from Goa Medical College. It looks like since it was dilapidated, there could be possibility that it may be non-functioning or could be facing breakdowns again and again. But definitely it was not functioning, and I could see that there was some material to be added, already dumped and kept there to be added to be burnt later on. Now, as soon as the biomedical waste, which is supposed to be incinerated, especially body parts and dressings and material which normally comes in rad packings, um, after that the ash should go in the deep burial pits. Now, the deep burial pits are supposed to be at more than 2 meters below the ground, but what I saw today was just about a 1 meter uh, burial pit, which was uh, which had already ash in that particular pit. Now, this is certainly not as per the norms of the central biomedical waste. Besides, deep burials have to be done only through in pits that where they are normally away from habitations. I also visited the place where Sudeep and myself went a few days back to see what has happened, what was done to the biomedical waste that was shifted from the area where the autoclaving unit existed. And what I saw was that these biomedical waste, which included all the plastic catheters, then urine bags, and pipes and syringes, were being taken and dumped in the open in the vicinity of the medical complex premises, and surprisingly, mud been dumped over it. So this is clearly not the way that Goa Medical College, the premier institute of Goa, handling biomedical waste in such a manner. Now, I want the authorities to open their eyes, and that's the reason why I continuously come with this coverage, so that the people and the authorities, you know, take care of biomedical waste, and also take care to see that nothing goes wrong to the public. This will certainly affect the public coming rains if this waste will be washed down to the villages, and of course the contamination spreads. So we hope this video is enlightening and brings something which is serious, and the government has to act immediately. Thank you.